Hello everybody, my name is Rylan Robb, and I am the Edwards County Chapter Reporter, and I want to welcome you all to the first installment of FFA Fridays. How's it going, everybody? So, welcome to the first installment of FFA Friday. Hope you're all having a wonderful Friday morning. So today, you're probably wondering what this is. I'm going to go ahead and explain this to you real quick. So basically, every Friday, I'm going to be hosting FFA Fridays. And basically what this is this is just going to be a nice little catch-up for the week in FFA and agriculture. So it's just going to be a nice little catch-up throughout the week to see what you might have missed, to see what you might have competed in or done. So yeah, like this week, I'm going to be highlighting the NCA video we did, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit, but right before that, I want to talk about what we're doing to fight COVID. So to start on how we are battling COVID, what we're doing to start is for the contest and the CDEs we're doing, we are holding them virtually, and when they are in person, we are making sure to social distance where we can and 100% wearing our masks. And then when we are holding them virtually, we are in Miss Wiseman's room right here, and we are also social distance and we have our masks on to keep the members safe. And then for our community events, we of course wearing our masks and doing what we can to do that. So for example, the last two contests we've done, which I'm going to talk about later on, forestry and horse judging, have both been virtual, held here. But our next contest, ag sales, it is going to be in person, so that one we are taking extra precautions for and preparing for, that way we can keep the members safe. Okay, so moving on to something a little more positive than COVID. You've probably heard enough about that within the last 6 months. But what I'm going to be talking about now is I'm going to be doing our highlights section. So this is going to be the current events special section of FFA Friday. As I go through this, I'm going to be kind of going through the structure and what you guys can expect to see throughout more current episodes. So what this section is it's not gonna be every week, but it's just gonna highlight something really cool that the members have done or we've seen in agriculture this week. So this week, I wanna talk about our NCA video and application that we've done. So basically what the NCA stands for, it's a National Chapter Award. So last year we were a 3-star chapter last year, which is a super big deal. And this year, we were selected as a top 10 finalist in the nation for strengthening agriculture, and that was the group that we were selected for. So basically what that is we were top 10 in our application that we submitted to national, and it's a super big deal. We've never done this before, never had it, and we got top 10 in the nation, which was really exciting. Never done that before, so that was exciting. And since there's COVID, we couldn't go to nationals and present to a panel of judges like we normally would. This year we had to submit a video in 2 weeks' time. So myself and Emma Wiseman, our chapter president, had to put together a video with Mr. Clodfelter in 2 weeks' time and turn around and submit it super quick, which we did. We're all very proud of it. We think it turned out very well, and something for only you viewers and members get to see is our blooper reel, which I'm gonna roll right now.
Okay. Hold on, before you start again, I want to go get my sweet tea.
Okay.
Oh wait, I finished my sweet tea. I finished my sweet tea. Industry and feel oh my gosh, I went to desire, not responsibility. Been watching too much of my TV show. There's this dude who constantly asks people, "What do you truly desire?" You better not put that in the blooper reel.
Blooper reel? Oh yeah, this blooper reel's gonna be better.
Okay, I can do it this time. I believe in myself. Speed. I am speed. Ka-chow! It was perfect!
Perfect!
We did it!
Yeah! Okay, so you start. And, okay.
Is it recording already?
Yeah.
Oh, it's recording!
Oh, sorry.
I didn't know it was recording!
I just leave it and then I just...
That's going in the blooper reel, folks!
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight.
will be quiet.
It's been a long time.
I swear to God, I will turn this car around if you don't shut up. Thing. Supposed to be this side. Okay. Would you stop? I mean, bless you. With this event, people can try new products, which in turn will potentially increase demand, giving the dairy industry a new leg to stand on. Milk day. Don't clap! You. Oh! Why would you do that?
I did it after the paragraph, so I guess you can reference that class.
No, I still have another paragraph to do. It's 2 paragraphs. Why would you do that?
All right, I hope you all enjoyed that short little blooper reel. Should have been about 2 minutes long. So if you guys enjoyed that, and you want to see the actual video will be in the description or on the channel page. So make sure to go look there after you finish this video, of course. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next section. So the next section is going to be for newer members or members who really don't know the officer roles. So this section is primarily centered towards the freshmen who really don't know a lot about FFA their first year. But that's what I'm here for. See, our officers back here, I'm going to be interviewing every single one of them and talking about their office, what it means, and all that. So, but this first week, I'm going to be doing something a little different on that. I'm going to be talking about the advisor role and interviewing our 2 advisors that we have here at the school. So let's go ahead and cut to that.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Wiseman, Michelle Wiseman. I am one of the FFA advisors at Edwards County High School.
I'm Mr. Clodfelder. I am the FFA advisor / agriculture teacher here at Edwards County High School.
Okay, so what is your role as an advisor?
I think my main role is to not only help students execute the activities that they want to have as far as our officers go, but also to make FFA a positive experience for even students who are not officers. All kids are important, and we're trying to find somewhere where they can belong at Edwards County High School.
Role of advisor is basically we watch over the FFA program. We conduct the practices and train teams on CDEs or career development events. Lots of leadership activities and conferences throughout the year.
What are you stationed by and why?
I am stationed by the owl. And the reason is because the owl is a time-honored emblem of knowledge and wisdom. And we are supposed to, as advisors, advise our students on whatever they need help with.
So basically, we're here to make sure that you guys kind of follow in the rules, but we want to have this as your organization as well. So we're just more or less the guiding force here.
What are the best parts about being an advisor?
I think it's seeing the growth from, student. You come in as a freshman, you see these little freshmen come in, and you see them come out of here as seniors, especially the ones that are really active. You just see a progression. You see them mature. You see them grow in what they want to do for their career. A lot of times they have no clue when they first come in. It's being a part of that I find really rewarding.
One of my favorite parts is spending time with the students. I enjoy going places with them, having a good time with them, goofing around, and I also enjoy when that aha moment happens, when they finally get what FFA is and how much it can mean to their lives.
So what made you want to be an advisor?
Well, some of you may or may not know, this is my 3rd career and my 7th year teaching agriculture. I enjoy working with kids. I've always worked with kids my whole life, but I didn't really know I wanted to be a teacher until later in life. And I find this to be a very rewarding yet demanding career. I can see results in my students. I can see results in our community. I can see results in our school. And that's something that I think is very important, is that we help build not only our students, but our community in Edwards County and in the areas around too.
So when I was in high school, I actually wanted to go into some form of engineering, landscape design. I hate doing the same thing day in, day out. That's like a big thing. So the variety of things, FFA was so pivotal in what I did and how my high school career, I really saw a lot of opportunity. I saw what it could do for other people, and I just wanted to share that.
So finally, what would you recommend to people interested in becoming an advisor?
Well, it takes a lot of time. I don't have a lot of free time, and that's okay. I enjoy it. It keeps me busy. I'm a very organized person, so organization is absolutely key if you want to be successful in this job. Not only is there teaching involved, but there's a lot of planning and executing of activities and events, trips, conferences. You have to schedule buses. You have to make sure you have subs lined up. You have to make sure you have activities for the students when you're gone during the school day. And it also involves being a good role model too. I think that students should and could be watching everything that you're doing, and they need to be able to look up to whoever their teacher is and think that they are a good, respectable member of the community. They're working hard and they're leading by example.
Okay, if you want to be an advisor, be active. Learn that stuff for your FFA chapter. Learn the little inner workings, the NCA, the conferences and things, the opportunities that are available to you, because the more you get to experience, the more you can share with your students in the future.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that. That was tons of fun to film that I haven't done yet, but, magic of editing. I'm going to be talking about careers in ag or SAEs, depending on what I want to talk about that week, or I'm just going to do every other week for one. I'm just going to flow with it, just kind of go with the flow on some of this stuff, I really don't have a full plan here. I'm just kind of winging it like you do. But this week, I just kind of want to talk about what an SAE is and what you can do with it. So basically what an SAE is, it's a supervised agricultural experience. So you track what you do. So if you have a job at McDonald's, for example, we're not sponsored, by the way. I think that's pretty obvious. But if you have a job at McDonald's, you can track when you work, how much you make, what you do, and then you can go to proficiencies when that happens, and you can compete with your record keeping and your record book, and you can win an award for it, and you can get a pin on your jacket, and it's a really fun time. I went last year, and I actually had a really, really good time with it. Like my SAE, for example, is lifeguarding. I lifeguarded, would have been 2 summers ago. Didn't last summer because COVID, RIP. But I guarded and I kept all my records, and then I went to proficiencies, and it was a really good time. I actually won the section proficiency, and we went on to district. There was a few others who went to district as well. So make sure to keep track of your record books, your SAEs, so you guys can go to proficiencies this year. Hopefully we can have a lot of people this year, but not too many, COVID. All right, so moving on to CDEs and community events, 2 big things we do here at Edwards County. So to start, I'm going to talk about CDEs, which are competitions or contests. So basically what they are is we go, we compete, and we just have a good time, and we learn about agriculture. And I highly recommend you go do some of these, get involved, because the first ones we did that I mentioned before, are forestry and horse judging. So forestry we placed 4th as a team in, and horse judging we placed 3rd as a team. So horse judging is normally the second contest we do, but this year with COVID and everything, it's all a mess. But it was first this year, so I'm going to talk about it first. Basically what horse judging is they give you classes of horses, and you have to judge them from 1 to 4. So say you have horse 1, horse 2, horse 3, and horse 4, you have to rank them. So if horse 3 is the best, you put 3, and then 1, 2, 4, or whatever, and then that's your answer. And you do that like 4 or 5 times. It's more or less a pretty short contest. It was really short to do virtually, but honestly, they do run it really, really smoothly. Normally, I do really enjoy doing horse judging. I'm not great at it, I fully admit this, but I still really enjoy it. Still have a great time going and placing dead last, but it's fine. Somebody's got to be last, and it might as well be me because I don't know horses, but I still have a really fun time doing it. See, if you can do something and still have a good time but ending up in the last, that's when you know that you're in the right place and you're really doing your best. So moving on to forestry. What forestry is it is a contest for trees. So basically you go and you identify trees, tree equipment, so like what you use to measure trees. You do chainsaws, you you identify parts of a chainsaw, problems with a chainsaw. You do a general test of knowledge on forestry and trees. You do a map test. So basically what the map test is you just have to identify certain locations on a topography map. Hang on. Okay, now I gotta make sure I'm saying it right. Oh, I said it right? Okay. Topography. Okay. That's good. I didn't mess up my pronunciation. I'm terrible at pronunciation. So next I want to talk about our community events, which is the other big thing we do. So the first thing we did is Safety Day. So Safety Day last year got canceled for the 4th graders because of COVID. We were out for several months because of the corona. So what we did, we rescheduled it because they really wanted to do it. So, like, we're going to say no. Of course we did it. So we had our first ever Safety Day for 5th graders, and it went really well. We all wore our masks. We were outside, so we had a nice breeze. We had all our different stations set up. The kids brought their lunch. We had tents set up for shade. It was a really beautiful day that day, too. We had the electric company come down, and they did a presentation on electrical safety. Just to name some safety stations off the top of my head, we had some farm animal safety there. Oh, yes, we had sun safety as well. And those are just a few off the top of our heads. But we did have, I think it was 6 stations, maybe more. I'm not positive. But there were quite a few stations on a lot of different safety, and I as a volunteer, I found it really enjoyable, and the kids really got a lot out of it and really seemed to enjoy it, which is why we do it, to teach them something and for them to get out of school for a day and have a good time and learn something. And then building on the Safety Day, Mrs. Wiseman's, ag business? Her ag business class, they put on Beginner Safety Day for National Farm and Safety Week. So what they did is they had... At Albion Grade School and West Salem Grade School, both, they had 3 stations set up. They had water safety, animal safety, and farm equipment safety, and they just rotated them all through, and we were teaching them safety, and it was pretty successful as far as I know. I think it went really well, which is good, which is always really good. And to wrap up this, I just want to mention that these 2 events, Safety Day and Beginner Safety Day, they were partnered and planned with Ag in the Classroom and Farm Bureau. So thank you to them for helping us out, putting those on. Kids got a lot out of it, and I know I did as well as a volunteer for at least one of those. And then wrapping up our first FFA Friday, I'm going to talk about the viewer wheel a little bit. So at the end of every FFA Friday, I would like to spin a wheel with your suggestions on what we can talk about, FFA related or agriculture related. So if you see something cool about ag or FFA, put it in the comments down below, and I will put it on a wheel, and then next Friday I will spin it, and we can see what we have, and then whatever it lands on, I can talk about for a little bit. And I think that pretty much wraps up this episode. So if you guys have enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button down below, hit the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload. And with that, I'm pretty sure that ends the episode. So yeah, again, don't forget to subscribe, like, and we will see you guys next time. Have a great day, guys. Bye!